I have to pinch myself because I live in kind of disbelief that I'm still doing this at 77 years old. What I've always loved to do from my throughout my whole childhood, building things and getting kids to build along next to me. I've never lost my feeling of gratefulness for playing a part in so many children's lives and impacting their growing up. And in a matter of speaking, giving them tools they need for finding the satisfaction in artistic strength and inventing forms. I'm so grateful that it's part of my very long prayers every night. After more than 30 years in Thailand, I'm still teaching. And whoever thought I would wind up in Bangkok? I started at ISB, the International School Bangkok, where I started this jewelry elective more than 30 years ago. I've since retired and I've been teaching at Kirapat, KPIS International School for the past 3 years. Part-time. What a great place to finish out a career of almost 6 decades. I was able to build the most unique jewelry elective in any school in Thailand. And I think it's now the only hands-on jewelry design elective on this level in the country. My students are motivated by work and possibilities, and I've done away with grades and meaningless comments on report cards. I wanted to free the kids from the endless assessment, something that is always associated with the notion of school. My classroom is all business and industry with high standards, and that's what keeps the kids so driven in this class. It's gotten to a point that I've given workshops now to include teachers and parents and staff of the school that have been looking in the window of my classroom and marveling at the concentration of these youngins and savoring for the taste of what the magic is, and that has all these kids glued to their work. In this school, I had the freedom to set up a really great studio, built all the workbenches myself, furnished all the tools, and set up a safe, studio attractive place that just speaks industry in capital letters. Here, all my energy at 77 is focused on instruction, safety, and opening up portals of potential for the possibilities of precious metals. And the kids are experimenting and coming up with just outlandish, beautiful stuff. And it seems to be irregardless of grade level. It doesn't seem to make any difference what grade, whether the kids in the 8th grade, my classes range from 8th grade all the way up to seniors. And sometimes the work is absolutely indistinguishable. The kids work so hard, and I think the motivation in the class is that they're working for somebody they love. They're making something, a piece of body ornament, for somebody they love, and they design it. A lot of the symbols that they make are based on games, computer games, believe it or not. And some have to do with religion, and a lot have to do with just plain heart. It's just beautiful to see them working, and they work prodigiously and with great precision, and they've learned to respect all the machines and tools in the classroom. I have very few safety concerns because I'm so comfortable with the kids, and there haven't been any accidents in 3 years, thank God. The kids have no mechanical accidents. They have tremendous respect for protecting their eyes and what they breathe in, and they're completely aware of the hazards in this industry and the things that could harm you, so that they seem to have a really good consciousness. And I very rarely ever have to remind a student to take some kind of precaution working with a machine or a tool, because they seem to have, it seems to be ingrained in the students, and I'm very happy about that. Of course, I'm always supervising and looking, but I'm very comfortable with these children. And these are kids from the 8th grade that have learned to solder and use a 2,000 degree torch. It is so wonderful. This class has made me really proud and happy. And you know, even at ISB, even though they didn't give it much recognition near the end, I was so proud of what I created at that school in terms of electives. So my industrial design and my jewelry classes were fantastic. I'm so proud of what's going on here, and this is going to be a show place. And we get guests all the time from universities, and they're just amazed at the level of workmanship and watching the kids. And these are people that know jewelry. They have jewelry programs in colleges, and they're quite aware of what it takes.